The best thing about Elizabeth, I call her Liz or Babe.
Cat, babe, Chugu.
No, this is my video. You cannot ruin my video. This is my video.
You are my forever love. You are my forever love.
Actually, I can't put it in words because I have come to find out many things with time. So, her cooking, her love for family.
I have the most amazing boyfriend ever, now fiancé and husband to be. He's the most caring and the closest friend I've ever had.
You are my forever love. You are my forever love. From the bottom of my heart I'll sing to you. From the depths of who I am, I love you. With everything inside I'll run to.
About Chugu is, I'll say everything. That's why I'm in this position right now. Me and Mpenda too much.
We've known each other 7 years, I guess, counting.
So, and we actually met a few years ago. If it's not a decade, maybe it's 8 years ago or more.
We met back in school, in college of insurance.
A coincidence that we actually met because we were extending on a Saturday, on a Friday evening, trying to clear up some homework, and she was doing it with her friend, and I started goofing around.
He was my home buddy. We used to go home together.
There's a song at that time that was catchy. Something like that. So I was actually goofing off. So she actually liked it. So once I saw the smile, I actually realized that there's something. So we actually became very good friends.
We would take the same march, school bus, then march to town, walk to town, Odeon. And I felt like I had found a friend in him.
We started sharing personal issues and stuff. It went on for a few months, then it started growing. We realized that we have something for each other.
We used to make fun that I'm 20, but he would say I'm 20. And so we set up our friendship then. We started our relationship, just those college things.
And here we are today. And actually about all those years, there's nothing I could want, I couldn't turn the hands of time. And I really love her.
I couldn't sum up whom he is to me, but he has really made some huge sacrifices for our relationship, and I can only live the rest of my life thanking him for what he's been.
Is all that I've become I owe to you. You are my forever love. You are my forever. My forever love. You are my forever love.
And fast forward 2014, 2013, we were sure our wedding was coming up, and I hate surprises, so I would keep on telling him, when are we getting married? Not because I was desperate, but because I didn't want a surprise. I wanted to know what I was looking forward to.
Actually, about all those years, there's nothing I could want. I couldn't turn the hands of time, and I really love her, and I hope and I pray to God that we still get to do us part. And that's all. I love this chick.
So this guy comes home. I was at my mom's shop. We sit there together. My mom was busy making supper, and and he loves chapels. So my mom always makes chapels for him.
Then this time I went to her place and had supper, and that question was really bothering me.
We had supper. We started watching news. It was just a normal day. So when his time to go home came, he told me, "Won't you escort me?" So I took him to the gate. And now all this time we are planning for our Rorashio. And I was so sure this guy is planning a surprise engagement. And so I was always 10 steps ahead.
Proposing was actually a hassle. I actually had planned it, and she picked off my. She was on her radar all the time. I couldn't surprise her, and then I said, this is too much. Let me just do it. She knows me too well. I had actually tried in several places, and it had backfired because she second guessed me. I wanted it, then she was like, "No, this is not where. This is where you propose now." And I'm like, I seriously proposed her. No. I had to be the man. You can't second guess me. I'm the man.
So when we went to the gate, I asking me funny questions, crazy questions like, "Now, are you ready to be a wife?" And I'm like, "Hell no, I'm not ready to be a wife. Who is ever ready to be a wife? I have no idea what awaits me." Then I started asking him, "Oh, so this is where you popped the question?" The guy got pissed. His pockets, he had already pocketed his hands.
Utajuaje si leo? Hata sijabai ring. I actually used to cheat. Unataka ring gani? But sasa hiyo niko na ring. I have the ring na mdanganya. Unataka ring ka gani? Babe, hujabai ring. Akito ration next week na hujabai ring. And I'm like, hapana, achana hayo. Mimi hata kuni lazima ni propose. Sinda propose after ration. Lazima nashika nare.
So I was busy talking and telling him I don't know what it means to be a wife. I have no idea, and we believe in God, and we have been brought up in the fear of God. I'm sure God will take us through the journey, and He will guide us, because there's no marriage, there's no union, there's no relationship that is like the other. So I'm talking, I'm having all this, like, it was like I had an avalanche of words.
So when she was vindicatoring me, I actually went down on my knee and asked her a big question.
So the next thing I see, the guy is on his knees, and I actually thought it was a joke. Then he asked me, "Will you marry me?" I didn't even hear the questions and everything else. I took the ring, I wore it, and because I really love rings.
Even the same day and the same time she had still second guessed me, but I said, "What the hell? I'll still do it."
So I put it on my ring, on my finger. I wore, and I started walking away like nothing had happened. He's like, and then I remembered, oh, he's still on his knees. So I asked him, he's still on one knee. I asked him, "What are you doing?" He's like, "You haven't answered the question." So I went back and told him, "Yeah, I will marry you." And now he put the ring well in my finger, rightly.
So this is where we are now.
The engagement was really emotional. It wasn't something planned, a getaway, but for me that really did it. And the best thing is that he asked me in my parents' home, something that shows me that he really respects the place and my relationship with my parents. The fact that he asked me at home, he didn't take me to some hideaway, a getaway, just showed me that this guy really has a place for family and knows how family is important to me.
And I can hardly wait to tie the knot.
And I'm really glad that I have him in my life. And the sacrifice he has made planning for the wedding, I actually don't need a wedding planner. I can honestly say that he has done a tremendous job.
And there's nothing about it I'm regretting. I'm actually anxious about it. Miss the challenges and stuff.
We are a team, and I can hardly wait to be his wife.
But I know with her, she has my back, I have her back, and together we form a great team.
You are my forever love. You are my forever love. You are my forever.